I want to talk through some of the points on a recent article titled "The Do's and Don'ts of a Cold Call Script." These do's and don'ts correspond with the components of a cold call script that's outlined in another article, but just to fly through a few real quickly. Of course, starting with an introduction, you want to definitely introduce yourself, your name, your company. What you don't want to do is provide some elaborate overview of your role in the organization, providing an overview of your company right off the bat. You want the introduction to be short, sweet, and right to the point. And right after that introduction, you want to roll into confirming the prospect's availability. Everybody we call is likely going to be busy. Are they crazy busy or are they normal busy? And we want to confirm that by asking, have I caught you in the middle of anything? Do you have a moment? And based on their response, we'll be able to measure their level of busyness. What you don't want to do is you don't want to just roll into selling. And quite honestly, if you haven't asked if they're available, then you really haven't asked their permission to really you're figuratively barging into their office. You need to ask permission to come on in and sit down before you roll into what you want to accomplish. So you've confirmed availability, then you want to provide a value statement. A value statement's a 1 to 2 sentence statement on the value that you provide and your company provides to your clients. What this is not is a summary statement of what your company does or a summary statement of what your products are and what your products do. The prospect is all interested in about value. How are you going to help them? And if you can't tell that right off the bat, then you're losing their attention. Once you've stated the value statement, you definitely want to qualify. And this would be 1 to 2 sentences or 1 to 2 questions, qualifying that what you have is a right fit for them and that they're a right fit for you to invest your time. You want it to be just a few questions. You don't want to go through an elaborate discovery inquisition. So the qualifying question should be short, 1 to 2, qualify quickly. Once you've done that, you want to build interest. So you don't want to go, you're still trying to maintain a very quick, laser-focused conversation here. So what you don't want to do while you're building interest is go into some real technical, deep conversation on what your products do. What you really want to do is you want to take the value statement, how you deliver value, connect that to any information you gathered during your qualifying questions. Hopefully you identified some pain in order to qualify that you can help with something, because if there was no pain, then they probably might not be a good fit. Connect those two to build interest. And then finally you want to wrap with scheduling that first conversation. So what you do want to do is try to schedule a larger conversation where you have 100% of the prospect's time. This could occur at the end of the cold call, but ideally it will be some other meeting that's on the prospect's calendar where they can tune everything else out and be expecting you and be prepared for that conversation. Those are some of the do's and don'ts of a cold call script. Hope that helps, and happy selling.